Hello there and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create potentially viral videos. These are what we call commentator videos, where you create a video that you comment about. Now, for example, I have this video that I can actually show you. So this is a video I created for the sake of another course. And it's basically, the concept is to create a commentary video where you comment on something. You comment on something viral. For example, this is a guy that was just... I don't think the video is still there, but I have a video of a guy who was just
Watch as the massive grizzly surprised.
who was just walking, or not walking. He was on a bicycle in the forest and in the woods, and he actually came across a bear. He was surprised by the bear. This is the video, so let's go ahead and watch it. I've just created it, and we're going to create a completely different video this time. It's about a snake drinking water, or a guy not giving water, but giving a bath to a snake. These can potentially go viral. But first, let me just let you watch the video so that you can understand what the concept is.
Watch as the massive grizzly surprised this man. The terrified man was only saved by the sound of a nearby fire gun, and fortunately, the bear escaped.
All right, so I think that you get the point right there. That's what we're kind of trying to create. So first and foremost, go to Capcut and then click on Create a Project to start a Capcut project. Secondly, you need to have a recorded video of some viral element. So you can go to YouTube, brainstorm a bunch of viral topics that are getting viral, and then you can create a commentary about. But you need to take a recording. So I've taken a recording of this snake being, like, a man giving a bath to a cobra. Would you believe it? This is the kind of stuff that can potentially go viral, right? If you're lucky, you can get, I hate to say it, but you can get millions of views. But not everybody's going to get millions of views. So you might as well probably maybe just make 100 views or no views. But if you're lucky, you can get millions, because this is the potential stuff that can go viral. I mean, where else are you going to find a cobra having a bath? So here, you just need to drag and drop this video, and then we can comment about it using AI, 11 Labs to be precise. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and open up 11 Labs. Now, in this case, we're not really going to be writing anything. We're going to be commenting on the video as it goes on. So we're going to watch the video and then write a comment from our own mind. This is what commentary YouTube channels are all about, and they're a great way to drive a lot of views. First and foremost is click on the ratio right here and turn it to 9 by 16 inches instead of what it was. And then I can scale this. Now I can either scale it from here. Yeah. Actually, it seems that it is hidden. The scale is hidden, but let me just scale it from here. So I'm going to scale this a little bit, until it reaches the top. And I'm just going to make sure the snake is the focus of the video, like this. So if we play the video, so the guy is giving the bath to the snake. So we're going to start by saying, watch as the guy is giving a bath to a king cobra snake. Would you believe it? And I'm going to go ahead and hit generate. So I'm going to generate this initial first voiceover.
Watch as the guy.
I'm just going to go ahead and download it without listening to it. And I would like to put the voiceover right at the beginning. So move the cursor right at the beginning. And then you can go ahead to the import button, or actually, for better logistics, I'm actually going to go ahead to the downloads, and I'm just going to start grabbing and dragging and dropping them, because it's much better that way. So here, this is the 11 Labs voiceover. So if I drag and drop, that is a ton of times better. So let's just put the first voiceover and let's listen now. Let's listen to what the video is going to sound like now.
Watch as the guy is giving a bath to a king cobra snake. Would you believe it?
So we need to stop for a second right here. At this moment, the snake is not appearing. And we need to take a, let's just say we need to split the scene. So I'm actually going to split this part. And I'm going to keep watching. So, I mean, we still see the snake. But now we got to focus the other part a bit on the guy and the snake. So I'm going to move this a little bit. And then from this point, now he's poking the snake. He's poking the snake on his head. And the snake is okay with it, right? So, and at this point, I'm going to, just split this part. Because for this part, from this part, I want to say that the snake, right? And actually, I'm going to say, and watch carefully as the snake was so happy that he didn't mind the man poking him or poking the top of his head, which normally doesn't happen without a bite, so because I mean the snake, they will never let you touch them on the head unless you're an expert. If you touch them on the head, you can expect a bite. That's natural. So let's just generate.
And watch carefully as the snake...
So I'm just going to go ahead and download this part. I want to put this part right here. So I'm going to start right like this. Because the snake didn't really mind. He was so happy that this guy has given him a bath that he didn't even mind it. So you can see that even animals, they really cannot do you any harm if you do them right. So I'm going to put this right here, and then let's just watch. And this part, I can cut it because this is just an excess part. So I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to actually disable the magnet so that I can move things myself. I'm going to select all of this stuff, and I'm going to move these like this. And so right now, if I play...
And watch carefully as the snake was so happy that he didn't mind the man poking the top of his head, which normally doesn't happen without a bite.
All right, so he's still poking him. Now he's going to go. Now the part where he's going to go, I'm actually going to eliminate that, and I'm going to show the part where he goes back. So I'm going to remove this, and now I can just get the magnet back, and I can just remove that part. And now he's giving him another bath, and I'm going to say, and the man was also really nice and gave the king cobra another bath, right? So he gave him an extra bath. The king cobra an extra bath for behaving nice. Imagine the king cobra behaving nice. Now let's go ahead and generate the speech.
The man was also really nice and gave the king cobra...
All right, so let's just download the voice again. And from the part where he's just going to give him the second bath, we're just going to go ahead and click import. And let's just go ahead and actually, I don't really need to click import. I can just go to downloads and do it this way. So drag, drop, and then I can drag it and drop it right here. And let's just watch.
The man was also really nice and gave the king cobra an extra bath for behaving nice.
And you can see that that's pretty cool. So that final part, we can just cut the final part, this. But first of all, let me just adjust so that they see the cobra. And we can just cut the final part. 28 seconds is fair enough. And I'm just going to go ahead and select all of this. And in terms of the voiceover, first of all, let's increase the volume of the voiceovers. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go to captions. And let's go ahead and add some captions. Now, the captions need to be added at the bottom because the entire action is going in the middle. So I'm not going to use those really interesting captions. I'm only going to use a caption with one word at a time. I don't want to use a caption that is taking too much space because people need to be able to focus on what's there, right? On the video itself. And so as you can see right here, if I actually go on to click on the templates option, there's plenty of templates now because I have CapCut Pro. I'm going to go ahead and utilize CapCut Pro, right? So I'm going to utilize its features. And there's a pretty interesting template here. So I'm going to click it. But you can definitely use some of the free templates that they offer you here. Now, after using it, I'm going to keep it right where it is, but I'm just going to increase the size of it. You can also check the caption to see if it's not really good. You see, watch the guys, you're giving King Cobra, Snake giving a bath, So I don't really see that there is any mistake here. Everything seems quite nice. And you don't even need to put music in these types of videos, so I shall not do that. But I'll actually go ahead to the adjustment option, and I'll add an adjustment, right? So I'm going to drag an adjustment right here because I want to make the video look better. And so you can go ahead and create a channel like this in the future that only shares these types of videos that you can have fun creating. The most important part is having fun. So let's go ahead and add all of these informations. And most of the YouTubers, they are not really, or they were not, at least at the beginning, they were not taking it as seriously as a business. It turned out to be a business in the future, but they weren't taking it seriously as a business at the beginning. At the beginning, they were just creating videos, and it turned out to be a fantastic business. I think that the text would be better in the middle because the Cobra is below. So I think that it's not going to do any harm if the text is in the middle. And right now, let me go ahead and export this video. And right after the video is done, we can watch the video together.
Watch as the guy is giving a bath to a king cobra snake. Would you believe it? And watch carefully as the snake was so happy that he didn't mind the man poking the top of his head, which normally doesn't happen without a bite. The man was also really nice and gave the king cobra an extra bath for behaving nice.